All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Episode 35.
35, yes. I know these things.
But Darby! Yes, and he has probably one of my favorite just character, personality, stands, gimmicks. I am so excited for how this is going to go.
This is one of those things where I wish that this dude ended up becoming a Joe Bro.
Yeah.
Because that would be so cool. Like, just, I mean, I don't know how it would work in, say, like a fight with Dio, because getting Dio to actually sit down and, like, play cards or gamble on something, you know, how's that going to work? But, like, it's just so much fun watching him do his stuff, because it is just a game, you know, and they're upfront about it.
It harkens back also to Part 2 battles, where it was about outthinking your opponent and planning around their plan with their plan. Their plans and thought about their plan.
And the fact that Joseph was still able to do that, even though he lost, like, it wasn't something where they just made him be stupid or, you know, whatever. Like, he actually had a lot of clever tricks he was doing, and they were working.
And they kind of did work, except the other guys' worked better.
Right.
So it's clever writing. It's, I'd say, something that Araki must find fun to do. So, hey, here's hoping that we get a blend of what they've introduced in Part 3 with stands, but then they also bring back some of that Part 2, plan around your plan with my plan. It's a really good plan.
Jotaro playing poker.
Yes.
That almost doesn't seem fair.
Because his perception, passive perception is like a 40 or a 50. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, so and Abdul's still okay, so...
Yeah, Abdul is being a very good commentator in how, like, nutty, like,
well, and it's also
everything is.
A way to make it so that Jotaro could lose. Like, Jotaro could lose and then Abdul could, you know, save the day. So that keeps the tension high, which is really cool.
But guys, we're hyped. More JoJo's and crazy stand battles. So without further ado, let's get into this. Darby. D-A-R-B-Y with an apostrophe after the D. No, he just likes to have emphasis on the D.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And you did.
I have no shame. Shuffle up those cards. Nice.
Oh, I love the style. Okay, that sound is very satisfying.
That is so good.
But also just the style of, like, a super jacked, you know, like, shoulders up.
He's gonna do a magic trick first.
Okay. He's gonna see if he can, like, tell the car off. Yep. Whoa!
Oh! What?
From the top? Like,
what?
Nothing. Is this something you want to inform him of? Wouldn't that have been much better?
Oh my god!
To just, like, let it happen and just destroy him?
Oh my gosh! Jotaro! Oh, wow! Oh, he's basically upping the ante out the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, the sweat. Alright, this is going to be legit. Like, never have I been so happy to let Jotaro take a stand user alone without punching. Like,
right.
Ah, very professional.
Awesome.
I approve. They're really nailing the sounds and the OST.
Oh, yeah. And just, like, the idea of JoJo's characters, like, dealing with cards and all that stuff is just, it's just awesome.
What is he flipping through the book for? Is he testing his ability? Oh. Oh, the stakes are high.
Yep.
Okay, open the game.
I was thinking he was gonna cut, like, extremely quickly.
But see, it's all with the cut.
Yeah.
Like...
So did he try to find a way to blend, like, how many cards were put on top from the cut? Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah,
Whoa!
He was forcing cards. He was not taken from the top.
Wow. Wow.
Now at this point you could just say, all right, I win. Yeah.
Yep. Nicely caught, Jacob. Oh.
Oh yeah, his nimble fingers, but now he's got a broken finger.
Oh. Oh.
And throwing the card so it like stabs into the
Yeah.
table.
イカ様は心理的盲点をつくこと。目がいいだけではイカ様とはわからない。俺のセカンドディールを見破るとは見くびっていたようだ。この指はその罰として受け入れよう。
I like your resolve, buddy.
手を注いで
He's lucky it wasn't a thumb.
私は
Yeah.
様のために戦いに来たのではない。
Oh.
ついてのギャンブラーだから。
That's I love this. Yes.
何をする気だ。魂をそれぞれ6個の。
Oh my god.
ポーカーとは自分のカードが相手に負けるかもしれないと判断したら、賭けをするなら君の方にもチップを渡したいと思うが、まだ例の言葉を聞いてなかったな。いいだろう。俺の魂をかけるぜ。
But he still has to be able to actually like play the poker.
雪のように真っ白なチップ。
Gotcha. And then once they're gone, then okay.
それを6個私が取ったとき、お前の魂はなくなる。
Medicine.
And he's at a deficit.
Yep. Ah, he's pretty good. he forehanded that.
コルナレフを1個払う。
A Polnareff chip is not equal to a Jotaro chip. I'm sorry. But cool, they're doing basic draw poker.
Yep. But they're saying only one chance to exchange.
2枚チェンジしよう。
Oh. Wait.
ジョー
Only one?
その白いチップはたったの6個でお前の魂だ。
Abdul was a very convincing guy. Okay.
怖い怖いその表情。なんかいい手が揃ったんじゃないのかな。よし、勝負だ。
So it's just one exchange.
Okay.
8と9の2ペア。
Wow, that's really good.
悪いな。2ペア、ジャックとクイーン。
Oh,
Wow.
dang.
That is a strong hand.
And now he can just leverage
Yeah, that's the thing, he
Jotaro's
can
lack of, chips and just bet with like partial.
Well, the thing is, Jotaro at most can win 3 chips.
Why would he give
That's-
him back his own soul chips? That seems like a mistake. He would bet with the other ones, I think. He can
Yeah.
spread out the potential to lose.
Right, he could get Jotaro's soul while the other ones are still unreclaimed.
Oh,
Holy crap.
wow.
1枚チェンジだ。
Yeah, throw out the 3.
Only 1 card? Not 2 cards?
Or did you just realize?
Jotaro hasn't looked at his cards yet.
Oh, dang. Oh, he doesn't want to give him an advantage, maybe? So he doesn't need to look at the cards.
このままでいい。
Oh, dang!
今なんて言ったのかね。聞き間違いかな。
Now, this could all be a pretty crazy bluff because he knows Star Platinum
Yeah.
is so perceptive, you know?
Maybe he's saying that because he knows what the other guy's cards are.
お前はその
Yeah, I think so.
いないのになぜ勝負できる。ところでアブデル、頼みが。
Oh,
頼み？
I need your soul too.
それは分かっているが、なぜカードを見ないのだ。答えろと言っているの。
all
ア
in.
ブデルの魂を全部。
Wow.
何？出てあるカードにどういう意味があるのかは知らないが。
I love how 4 of them are in a club,
と頼まれれば信じ
you know? Which means he probably already beats his hand because if he has a 4 of a kind,
はまあ。
even with exchanging 1 card. Oh!
Wow.
He did get the 4 of a kind! Oh! So It has to have.
Oh.
Oh, no way.
さんには何も揃っていない豚のカードを配りました。
この店のみならず視界にいる全員がこのダービーの仲間だ。
Holy crap.
Dang. I mean, he is
Wow.
probably filthy rich, so.
Oh, and he could also just have them all under his thumb.
豚だ。
Yeah.
3個に加えてポルナレフの6個でコールだ。しかしさらにジョースターの6個をレイズする。全部だ。計15個。
But he doesn't have to match.
なんだと
Yeah.
He can't match.
Yeah, that's not within the rules of poker.
している歌教員の魂が
And he's able to bet Kakyoin's soul without Kakyoin's, like, consent?
どんどん自信を失うぞ。その冷静な態度が崩れていくのが見える。いいだろう。歌教員の魂もかけよう。ジョータロウ、この場にいない男の魂だぞ。
Hey, he's just casually smoking. Ah! You see that flash?
Those cards are totes different.
今タバコを
That's how fast
Yeah,
Star Platinum
yeah.
is.
どうかしたのか。
See, he moved right there.
So he did
Wait,
exchange cards.
Right there.
No, what if he did exchange cards already?
Sure. Oh yeah.
So he's got like the perfect hand,
he's
like
got a
4
royal
aces.
flush or something, or yeah.
Well, 4 aces is enough to beat it. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! We're just menacing.
バカ野郎、ガキ。私に心配そうな眼差しを。キングのフォアカード。これより強い手はエースのフォアカードと
Yep.
ストレートフラッシュ。そしてジョーカーを1枚含んだ。
Oh, so the
okay.
Joker is a wild. Okay.
札を見もしないジョータロウがすり替えによってこれらの手を揃えるとすれば、5枚全部をこの私に全く気づかれずにすり替えられるだろうか。ズバリ敵。
This is such the perfect omae wa mu shinderu.
Yeah, yeah.
この百戦錬磨のダービーの目に触れずにすり替えられるわけがない。
When he pushed the chips up, he pushed them kind of in front of the cards.
Yeah.
What if during that time?
Yeah, it was probably something where he did some misdirect or something.
What?
貴様、なめやがって。いいだろう。勝負だ。私のカードは。待ちな。俺のレイズの権利が。
Oh. What was that?
もうかけるものはない。レイズするのは俺の母親。
Oh my gosh! Nani? Indeed! I want your soul.
Yeah.
Or this is the I'm gonna beat the crap out of you.
ダービー、お前にもおふくろの魂にやったものをかけてもらうさ。それはてめえにディオスタンドの秘密を。
Oh, brilliant!
Nice.
秘密を知っているな。
Oh,
Okay.
this got real.
喋ればダービー。
Watch, he actually just folds, and he's like, nope, nope. And then Jotaro's like, I
I had nothing. Yes,
that would be
yes,
awesome.
That would be amazing.
さあ、かけるか。
Yes!
ダービー。
Daddy! He's gonna fold!
Yeah.
ゴールしてやる。
This is amazing! This is so good! Oh, it's so good!
His hair's turning gray.
Yeah!
His hair's turning gray just in the
The
stress.
stress is killing him!
Yes, I love it. Oh, now it's going to white. Yeah. He's aged like 40 years in 10 seconds. Is he actually just gonna give him a heart attack? That could be a problem. Hey, don't die, man.
Oh, he passed out.
向いている
Holy crap. Whoa.
スターさんとポルナルフの魂が戻ってくる助かった
The stand considers that a loss.
Yeah.
Wow.
こいつはかけ
Oh, he knew deep down he had lost.
Yep. Jeez.
Now, I want Jotaro to reveal the cards because they haven't fallen off the table yet, even
Yeah.
though they should have. Yeah.
やっぱり配られていたのは
Wow. The ultimate bluff. Oh, I love it.
もし知ってたらゾッとしただとジョタロ貴様
Oh, gotcha.
までかけたの
Yeah, because if he knew, then he wouldn't be able to keep his cool.
Do they all go back?
Maybe he has some kind of a deal with his stand that if he ever loses, they'll all be made free.
コレクションも
Yeah.
Because he's been defeated as a gambler for all time.
本当に恐ろしいやつだった
Oh, what?
わしらはいいとこに
Oh,
Wow.
That set of episodes was probably some of my favorite from this entire part.
that was
so
That was
good.
awesome.
Just-
like I love the drink. Just being like, he has a drink now. Like, just
It was just fast enough paced that I wasn't able to fully keep track of all the things that were running as as he was trying to mentally game him. But you caught on to two of those things like very quickly. The card
the dealing, and then the
and then
what? Just the
fact that it was a bluff.
yeah. But like,
Just like it's been going on too long, it's definitely a bluff.
right. Well,
Because it would be the most like badass thing to do here, and it fits with the whole rule of cool Jotaro
Right.
thing of having such an incredibly intimidating pose.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
He posed so hard, the guy like
Had a heart attack. Almost.
attack and like like a seizure or something,
Yep.
and just
Went into
brain dead.
palpitations and everything, and just. At least that's a palpitation.
That's just. I mean,
Yeah.
it was so.
You are deserving of
ridiculous,
the
but
chain on your school uniform, Jotaro.
Seriously. Whew. I take my invisible hat off to you.
Or your half hat.
Yeah. Oh, it was delightful.
So satisfying.
So, like, you know what this episode makes me think of? It's basically like you just had that soul food, like, multi-course massive meal.
Okay.
And you're just satisfied.
Gotcha.
There's something just so... just
post shish to work. Like,
yes.
just,
You just have all the protein and carbs just like
and the garlic and
settling
saffron
in.
and lemon just sitting in your mouth.
It's like we just got treated to a JoJo's classic enjoyable
Right.
experience. And there's nothing else truly like that.
Right, because I would like, yeah, in the whole comparison to food, I think that's very apropos for this set of episodes in particular, because it's one of those things that I would not consider JoJo's to be a classy show. It is an awesome show, but I wouldn't consider it to be a classy show.
I agree.
But you talking about it as like taking that comfort food and that like just and it's just like.
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, it's so funny. It's so over the top. It's so ridiculous. Right. The use of changing the color scheme and having him just
changing the color scheme in canon too.
Yeah.
Right.
And like this is something that's crazy about stress, guys. Like stress is disgusting.
It sucks.
Like when your cortisol levels get out of whack and they're just going up, down, all over the place, you will literally like drive yourself into sickness.
Oh yeah.
You could theoretically.
Seriously.
Theoretically, of course. Given enough stress, you could kill yourself. Probably.
And it might not look like that.
It might not look like that.
But the thing is, that does happen.
It does happen.
And probably more often than you'd think.
Yeah. reality is stranger than fiction.
Exactly.
And this is something that was so perfect for JoJo's because it subverted the whole idea of Star Platinum just, just going through, that's my worst aura. My voice cracked there.
Although in a way, he still was aura.
In a way, he did!
Because he was responding in the way as if he was getting the full aura, but like to his heart.
Yes. Yeah, and guys, he posed him to death.
Yeah.
It's so JoJo's. He posed him so hard. In fact, he was being a poser in his deception. In the classic game of where, in some ways, Darby lost the minute he started to get worried.
Yeah, the minute he lost his cool.
The minute he lost his cool, and he started to compare them based on the fact that it was cool. In some ways, actually, this would have been really clever. In some ways, the fact that the kid was scared enough to not say anything, made Darby lose. Because if he had been like, Darby, I gave him, he just outright tells him that he cheated or something like that.
Sure.
The fact that Jotaro wouldn't have been able to showcase when he cheated.
Well, no, because in order for the kid to say that Jotaro cheated, he would have to admit that Darby was cheating.
No, not saying that Jotaro was cheating.
Oh.
Saying that his
cheating.
Cards are, crap. He has nothing.
But that's what was so great. It's the whole thing.
It actually worked on the kid, too.
It worked on the kid, too, because, it's Star Platinum just giving him a cigarette and lighting it, and getting him the drink and everything. So they're thinking he might actually have been able to switch those cards.
You don't know what you don't know.
You just don't know. And the thing is that, the worst... Being wrong isn't the problem.
Right.
It's when you know you're right.
Yes.
And you're just not.
Yeah.
And
you can be self-aware enough to know that you can have everything lined up perfectly, but there's always someone out there that's better than you. And what if Jotaro is so fast, so precise, so perceptive that he did something? It's kind of the whole thing of, you see this in a couple, I would say, not really Sherlock type stories, but basically you have the character that's so intelligent that they have this perceptive kind of, I would say, actually, I would equate it a lot to Monster. Let's take Johan, and this is something that might be a little bit spoilery, but it's not that bad. It's basically that a character is so intelligent and so manipulative and charismatic.
You just assume that it's all
going according to Keikaku, right? And they have this presence around them that actively brings stress into you. And Jotaro basically just channeled that, and basically was like, you thought I was just a person that put a lot of this into charisma, but I put a lot into a willpower, or would it be wisdom?
Well,
intimidate. His name intimidate check.
That'd be charisma.
That is charisma. Okay.
It's for the Star Wars one. It's
okay. So he rolled nat 20 on his intimidate check.
Yep.
And the thing is, he's like, you think that's it? Rolls again, nat 20 on the intimidate check, and he's just like, how?
I could do this all day.
He's just like, you want me to do it again? Yeah. I can do it again.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because, the professional gamblers, especially poker players, are some of the most cool, level-headed people out there. You will, the whole point is that they could have a crap hand, they could have the best hand ever, and there would be no difference.
Yep.
You could,
cool as a cucumber. I mean, they might showcase the slightest bit of something, but you have to be a master to be able to notice that.
And that's when you would probably want to be worried, because then how do you know that's actually...
That might be intentional.
That might be intentional. They might be playing you, right?
Yep.
So it's one of those things where it both builds up. It's both, just hyper crazy JoJo stuff.
Yep.
But it also, in a way, kind of builds up what Jotaro was doing even more, because he was that good at it. It was so beyond anything that Darby had ever seen that even though he's the cool, level-headed one, right? That would just
with a broken finger.
With a broken finger, he was absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
And I love that they had him up it not by we'll take your soul, but tell us the secret about Dio's stand. Like, that's perfect because it's basically guaranteeing the fate worse than death.
Oh, yeah.
And also being something that's helpful for them.
So now his imagination has left this game entirely. He's thinking about the future.
He's thinking about what Dio would do to him if he called it
lost.
and lost. And he's like,
what I would have loved to see, this would have been something that would be really cool. We haven't really seen a perfectly, like, shot of Dio yet. If we see Dio effectively, like, invisible kind of esque behind him, and, like, his stand kind of also, like outlined behind, Dio, and he's just looking at him like, don't fail me. It's like, or he's staring at him as well, and it's just, Darby's just like, no, I know who I can gamble against. I gamble against human beings. That's it. Jotaro is not a god, but Dio, you are basically that. I nope out of this.
Well, and another one that they could have done that would have been really good is having him just imagine, like, be like, okay, no, there's no way Star Platinum's that fast, blah, 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 I got this.
Right.
And then there's just that bit of doubt, and he's like, but what if I'm wrong? And then he imagines Dio basically standing over him, like,
right, just a shadow.
You did what?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm sorry. But of course he knows his life's over.
I almost was worried that at that moment, he was basically going to be like, I have to call. Like, I have to. And it basically
that's what he was doing.
Well, no, I know, but then he would just stutter it out, and he would call. But then right in that moment where he did it, before like he could even do anything, he like freaks out and
like,
has his
himself?
stand kill himself.
That would be pretty crazy.
And that would have been basically the thing of like, in that moment, Jotaro would have been like about to raise and flip the cards, and the stand just is like, nope, and he,
Yeah.
It's something that I've always wondered. Not to have a stand that's directly harming, their user, kind of like Holly's is, but something where the stand acts on the behest of the user in a way that hurts the user.
And by extension, the stand.
Because it's something that every once in a while I wonder, how connected are stands and users? I would love that explored at some point.
Here's probably why that wouldn't work.
Why
as
not?
soon as he called, if he tried to have the stand kill himself, then that would be admitting to the stand that he is lost.
Right.
And then he's lost.
Yeah, I know.
Like, so at that point, I think the stand...
But the thing is that he doesn't want the risk of losing and having it be a
No, I know.
Dio,
But I'm saying at that point, I don't know if the stand would be capable of doing that.
Oh, why
because
not?
that would be basically having the stand directly go against the rules of the bets.
I don't know, but that would be a dramatic way emotionally to show
if
it.
they did want to tell Dio's stand, what they could have done, and this would have been like...
This was way cooler, by the way.
Yeah, this was
I don't
way
want
cooler.
it changed at all.
Yeah. But if they had wanted to reveal Dio's stand here, one of the cool things that they could have done, there would have been a ton of cool things that they could have done, but they could have also had him actually tell them the secret of Dio's stand, and then he's like, well, I should not have done that. He turns to his stand, all right, and then he kills himself because he's like, whatever Dio would do to me would be worse than this, so...
But the thing is that he would have won, so he wouldn't have had to do that.
That's true.
Yeah. I just like the idea of that we would have come so close to revealing the cards, and Jotaro would have been still so confident, like, okay, yeah. And maybe he's like, not saying anything, but he's just staring into Darby's soul, and he's just like, ugh. Yeah. And then he freaks out. But this was so good, guys. This is awesome. This is a prime example of how you can take the over-dramatized emotion and intensity of the characters talking, emoting, reacting, making their little sound effects and stuff.
All the stuff that guy did, like his voice actor, major props.
Oh yeah,
killed it. Yeah,
he called it. Yeah. But I also gotta say, this is something that works at this point in the story, especially because we've built up Star Platinum. Now here's the thing. We have built up Star Platinum to the point where he is so fast, so good, so precise, that we still don't know like what his upper limit is.
Right.
So in some ways, this is almost like we're pushing the limits of what Star Platinum is capable of in our imagination. So we take on the role of Darby, actually, I think, for a little bit as the audience, and we're like, holy crap.
He might have actually been able to do it. Like, it's plausible.
The whole idea of limited audience perception, where they basically say, oh, but you might not have seen
right.
what you could have done.
And especially with the whole idea of misdirection. At any point, Jotaro could have just done something to draw his attention. Maybe it was all when he broke Darby's finger, and then he rearranged the entire deck in that time, so that even though the kid deals it and he thinks he knows what he has, he's actually dealing all wrong.
Right. Like on some level, it's almost impossible for a human being to experience that much pain and not blink.
Well,
but the thing is that we know Star Platinum is so fast that probably in the blink of an eye he could have rearranged the deck.
Right. Yeah.
Now, would they have felt it, or maybe have seen something?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that. Yeah. Amazing episode. So much fun.
Yeah.
Just and it's really hard to do something like that with a character that we know we're never going to see again. Right.
Oh,
but they really did that here, and I would have loved to see Darby do more stuff. I would have loved to see him have the Oingo Boingo brothers come along.
Oh my gosh,
and he's all there, and he's like, oh, I can get these guys, how
would an encounter with those two work out?
And they're all okay, we've got the future. We know that we're the person that's gonna win is going to be with this hand, and they're like, okay, I have these cards. All right, so
I go all in,
Yeah, right.
And then Darby's like, they're so confident right now. This doesn't make sense. There's something that they know that I don't.
Right.
I'm gonna try and figure this out.
Exactly.
I'm gonna probe them here. Okay, I'm gonna get them to say something.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. There could be some cool combinations there. But guys, it's a fantastic episode.
Yep.
Loving JoJo's. I love in some ways that they've been saving all the best stands for last. All the best characters and personalities and stuff. It's so cool.
And there's a part of me that wonders how much of it is saving them for last, or whether it's just that Araki gets better as time goes on.
He does.
Keeps doing this, and he's like, okay, I know what works, I know what doesn't. Ooh. That's I'm able to sniff out the winning ideas,
It fits with the whole Araki was high when he wrote, JoJo's.
Oh, I thought it was the Araki is a vampire kind of.
Oh, well,
that works too.
That too, but that's just his looks, But he's trying to tell us. That's why all the
he had vampire prisoners, that he basically just brought in. And he's like, okay, 100 subjects. Which stands do you like best? Okay, cool. And then he sucks them dry and then, disposes of the bodies or whatever. Yeah. So that way no one knows that he actually got outside help.
All right, guys. This is a fantastic episode. Loved it. Absolutely. So much hype. So much just good JoJo's amazingness. If you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us about stories or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.